Right, hi guys. I'm just cleaning out the little geckos vivarium. I thought I might do a little video just to show how I do it. I take everything out of the vivarium and I use Dettol surface cleaner, and I don't know if you can see, it's got no bleach, no taint and no odour to it. And I've used this now over a year, so I know this is okay. But when I do wipe the bottom of the vivarium, I use just normal towels, and I make sure it's thoroughly dry, and I leave it about 5 minutes to dry properly. It's good having the slate floor because you can see when it's dried. And it's time to start putting things back and examining things. This is his little house. I actually bought this in a little hobby shop, and it's actually for a model railway, and it's made out of resin. And what I did was I cut out this section to make a hide for him. If you have a look on eBay, you can get them from eBay. I've seen a few of them, but they make great little hides. They're hollow and he uses it to poo in, dirty little bugger. But yeah, that's a cool little hide there. I'm not sure if I'm going to rearrange things yet. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got his little hide. This is great for putting in the cool corner. It's just somewhere for him to hide, really. This is the warm side here, and the cool side here, and the heat mat's underneath. And this here is the probe for the habitat thermostats, and this here is the probe for the temperature reading, which is digital. It's dropping now because the vivarium's open. Yeah, let's see what else. Oh yes, I've already filled his water bowl. There's just water in there at the moment, but I use this stuff, which is ReptiSafe water conditioner, and I put roughly about 2 to 3 drops into his water. What it does is it gets rid of the chlorine in the water, makes it safer for the little gecko, and the same applies to bearded dragons as well. You need to put water conditioner in with their water. He's got several hides, because you have to make it interesting for your gecko or for your bearded dragon, for things to climb on, hide, so he can have an interest, if you will. And the good thing with having lots of hides, you don't need them, you only need 2, one on the warm side, one on the cold side. But if you do have several hides, the crickets and that can go to them and hide before the gecko finds them, and it makes it a bit of a game for the gecko to find the little crickets. What I'm doing here is, don't know if you can see this, I'm making a gap at the back so he can wander around here, wander around the front, and his large cave will go in that corner. And then we've got his bowl for his mealworm. Now this is brilliant. It's got like a little lid that goes on there, because there's a lip on the inside, the mealworm can't get out. And I'm just going to put a little bit of mealworm in there. Now, some people say you should only put mealworm in with no sawdust, but to be honest with you, I just tip the tub in, and it's not actually sawdust, it's actually food for the mealworm, and if a little bit of food for the mealworm goes in there, it's not a bad thing. It just keeps them alive longer. And you don't want to fill it up too much. I use I don't know if you can see it, there's a line in there. I just fill it up just to under the line. Oh dear. And that's about it really. I do have a homemade hide here, which has got some moss in, which I moisten it, and I put it in every now and then for him. Oops. If I just put the camera there, I'll just go and get the gecko and we'll put him in. Oh, alright. Let's see, we'll put his big cave in first. And this is his big cave, which fits nicely in that corner, which I've adapted it. I cut this out here just to fit better. And here's my little baby. Here we go, come on baby. I'll say hello to the nice people on YouTube. Oh, he wants to see what I've been doing. I'll just put the red light on just to make it warmer. And he's hiding now, bless him. And that's it really. Hope it's given you a little insight of how I clean the vivarium, and it gives you something to look at anyway. He's a male leopard gecko. He's over a year old now. He has actually gone off his food a little bit, but I think that's a lot to do with winter. He was the same last winter as well, especially with the snow in the UK at the moment. The ambient temperature in the room has dropped, and I've had to turn the thermostat up slightly to compensate for this. The same for my bearded dragons. It's just one of the things you have to be careful of. That's about it really. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to leave your feedback, rating. I keep calling it feedback, I don't know. It must be because I go on eBay a lot. Anyway, yeah, leave your rating. If you've got any requests for things you would like to know, mail me and I'll try and get onto it, or leave you some answers. Take care, see you soon.